this week. I don't know if you know this, but I write a newspaper column that's in the paper every week. It's humor and lifestyle and trends and pop culture. This week I'm writing about the Magnolia Network, which is the new network that's run by Chip and Joanna Gaines. If you've been living under a rock, welcome. Magnolia Network is going to take over where the DIY network is on your cable dial. You can also see it on Discovery Plus, which is the streaming service. I saw previews on Discovery Plus, and here are some of my favorites so far. First up, Fixer Upper is back. That's right, very good news for Fixer Upper fans. It's called Fixer Upper Welcome Home, and it's pretty much the same show that we've come to love and be obsessed with. The only difference that they really do is they don't do the real estate tour where the couple decides which home to buy. They basically all already have the property, and that means Chip and Joanna can get right to demo day and to sprinkling their amazing decor ideas all over the house. One thing to note, if you have a barn door inside your house, which is a feature of the Joanna Gaines decor and the original Fixer Upper, you're going to want to rip it out. No, don't do that. I'm just saying that is a really huge trend that she helped usher in because of her industrial farmhouse aesthetic. Well, in the 4 of the 5 episodes that I watched, she doesn't use barn doors. Instead, she is using these interior windows that are framed in black. She uses it to separate a kitchen and an office. She uses it to frame in an office. She uses it to frame in a dining room. I'm just saying, go out there and get one right now before you can't find them, because it's going to be hot, hot, hot. Another show that I really enjoyed is called Homegrown. If you are like me and wish you had a nice garden in the backyard and you've messed it up, you're going to love Homegrown. Homegrown is hosted by Jamila Norman. She is an environmental engineer. She has an urban garden in Atlanta, like downtown Atlanta. She is farming. And she goes from house to house and helps people in the greater Georgia area who have screwed up their backyards. She helps them fix it. I wish she would come here. Probably too much of a drive. Anyway, Homegrown is really educational and entertaining when you get to really learn from the host, Jamila Norman. You guys, Clint Harp has a show. We love Clint Harp. Remember Clint? He's the baby carpenter that grew into a grown-up carpenter on Fixer Upper. Anyways, Clint, we love Clint, has a show. In the first episode, I think he travels around and watches other people fix stuff. Not 100% sure yet, but it doesn't really matter, because all that really matters is that we like Clint Harp. He seems like just good people. It wasn't an accident that Joanna Gaines visited Clint Harp at Harp Design almost every episode of the original Fixer Upper. But he's nice. Everybody just wants to hang around with Clint. So that's 3 words: Jean Stouffer Design. This was just a preview. You couldn't even watch her full show. But Jean Stouffer is a designer with impeccable taste. And the designs that they showed that she did 10, 20, 30 years ago are fresh and gorgeous as if they were done today. She is based out of Grand Rapids, so maybe I could drive there. Maybe not. They might get a restraining order, because I'm completely obsessed with Jean Stouffer and her designs. I'm going to officially start a fan club, and we're going to call ourselves Jean Stoufaholics or Jean Stoufaniacs. Okay, I do need to work on the name of it, but still, she is amazing, and she deserves a show, and she deserves all of the good things, because she's really creative, and I loved it. Stoufferaniacs or Jean Stoufaholics. Let me tell you about a gem of a show called The Lost Kitchen. The Lost Kitchen is the name of a restaurant in a place called Freedom, Maine, that is incredibly popular. I had not heard of it because I'm not in the know or in the loop or cool or anything. But at any rate, The Lost Kitchen is so popular, you can only get in by lottery. Like, you send a postcard in and 20,000 people want to go to dinner at this place. When you watch the first episode, you'll see why. Mainly it's because of the artistry and the genius of the proprietor and chef, Erin French. Erin French is like a Land's End model / angel. I don't know what. She's compelling. And she runs a beautiful kitchen. She has a gorgeous aesthetic. She makes all of the food with locally sourced produce, locally sourced meats, and she created an experience in Maine that people will come across the country to have for one night. That's episode 1. Episode 2, the pandemic hits, and you're with her and her staff of all women, by the way, as they try to navigate the world in 2020. I laughed, I cried, I was on the edge of my seat about how they were going to come up with ways to survive. It's the show that probably played out in your own community, in restaurants in your own hometown, but the cameras were there with these women, and it is, for your consideration, Emmy nomination type material. It is probably storytelling that we're not seeing on other networks right now, and I absolutely couldn't recommend it enough. Just to watch Erin French in action, or listen to her say peaches, poached peaches. That's worth it. That's worth the price of admission, man. So I can't recommend The Lost Kitchen enough. Joanna Gaines has a cooking show on the network as well. So she's not just doing the decor stuff. She has actually got her own cooking show, Magnolia Table. You've probably seen her cookbooks or read her cookbooks. Well, she's bringing them to life in a cooking show. First of all, what's really compelling about that cooking show is that she's not a chef. She's not a cooking show host, so she lets you in on her foibles. She lets you in on her nerves. She might mispronounce something. She might use the wrong implement in the kitchen. And I'm there for it because she's real. The gift Joanna gives us in this is not the recipes, but it's the glimpse into the fact that she's not perfect, because I kind of thought she was before. No joke. We needed that. Don't forget to check the behind the scenes, the making of Magnolia Table, because that I thought was really kept me interested. They have renovated an old mill, and everything in there you're going to want to put in your own kitchen. Those are my recommendations. Those are the shows that stood out right away for the Magnolia Network. I obviously haven't watched them all, so if you want to recommend your favorites in the comments so I can check them out, I would really appreciate it. You can also read my column. I've linked to that, and please subscribe, because I would like to build a very huge network of my own. Kidding. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.